Stadium in Athens, Ohio. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Ohio Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Coach Uremovich told me pregame he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Ohio's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes the junior running back. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. Running inside, it's Rosa. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Rosa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Rosa. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll run the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback changing the play. Got a little space. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There's a crease. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Bobcats line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Q. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
Nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinals offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Horton. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On the run, fires downfield. Got his man. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice increase now. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here comes the heat. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They they punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Zings it complete to the right. He's dropped.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Hold and fire complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on second and short. The screen, he's got wheels. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's changing the play. Going to take a shot on second and short. Right side, it's Rosa. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Working the ground game. Defense all over him.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Out wide right, it's Hodges. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Fresh center downs going to the air. Good, strong tackle.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Hoover. Caught, and he's got room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Uh-oh, look out. Still running at the 35. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Wants to go up top on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to establish the run. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Bobcats with a long